でもそこでさ、多分
バイバイ。
バイバーイ。骨卵入ってる。美味しそう。
甘いジンジャーティーだ。 just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two wet arms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see. Understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Rung. Rung.
โอ้
Okay. Take it up. One more.
One more, yeah.
Sundown and salty cheese. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar